Here we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Quest Conclave, a Dungeons and Dragons group themed around the popular MMO RuneScape. I am your host, the Dungeon Master Valdez, here to take you on an extraordinary narrative in the world of Gielinor. So firstly, let me say, welcome back, Luke. As you guys may have noticed, Luke has finally returned to us. Safe and sound, I promise we're not holding him hostage. Do not send any hope. But jokes aside, welcome back to Luke, and another announcement to make. Just for those who noticed at home, we have a new stream widget overlay. There you go. As you could see, we have a brand new appearance to our Twitch thanks to RuneScape inspiration. So we're going to be sticking with the brownish, goldish color that RuneScape itself has instead of the old blue one. Consider this a new means of rebranding as well. And finally, we do have a sad announcement to make as well. One of our players, which is Claire, sadly had left the group due to finding a real-life Dungeons and Dragons group to be with. Which is, hey, props to them. She managed to find a real-life group that she can be in and actually have fun with. Something that I myself would prefer a lot of you to be in. Only issue is that I'm hard of hearing, so I would prefer being on Discord where I can adjust the volume. Let's see what else is there. I think that's pretty much it. One of our players is going to be late as well. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. First, let me make a quick adjustment here. Alright, here we go. So, we last left off with the party having discovered enough of the Inquisitor, of who he is and his intention to the world after traveling from Taverley. There, they had discovered that there are scouts of goblins within the outskirts of Volador. Deciding to investigate, they have learned that these goblins are of a new religious group that follow and worship some sort of sun deity. Thankfully, they managed to interfere with the invasion plan they had for the surface. And as they believe, have stopped the invasion. With that, the group had returned to Volador, where one of them, Sir Asumi, would recover from the battle that he had with the war priest of the goblins. Meanwhile, Rudovic and Thimple had discovered that they had a rare piece of currency that is just starting to form, called platinum, which is worth, in the RuneScape universe, 10,000 gold coins. And with that, the two of them were leaving the bank richer than ever, ready to spend a little bit more now. As Bera follows behind with her very weird and creepy companion, Rudovic and Bera, you two see a familiar blonde hair, sunglasses individual walking past the gates of Falador. You recognize him to be Luke. So, Luke, how would you like to make your appearance?
Well, he would step through the. Are we on the north side or the south side?
North side. You're coming in from the north side.
Okay, yeah, where the musician guy is, and then we go up to like Doric's thing or whatever. That location on the. Okay, yeah, okay. So after he like steps like beyond the threshold of the gates, he'd already have a cigar in his hands as he's walking. But he would stop and like look at what time of day would it be again? I'm sorry. David or Valdez, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was trying to recall. Yeah,
Oh,
it
my
is
bad.
around like at least 2 to 3 hours past noon. The sun is pretty west, all things considered, and luckily it isn't that. The sky is clear. It's the sky. I would just say that the sky is pretty clear.
All right. So standing there beyond the threshold of the gate, he would take a long drag of the cigar as he stands and admires the look of the city in the afternoon sunlight. And then with an exhale, he would say to himself, "Well, if I'm gonna find him anywhere, I'm sure I can find him where it all started."
Pera, do you see? That's Luke, right?
50-50 chance.
Well, worst case, it's a random guy, and we just say sorry, we missed the queue. I wave towards Luke.
And he kind of glances around and then back over. Then he sees you waving. And then he grins with the cigar stuck in the corner of his mouth. And then he kind of gives like a short hand wave back and starts walking up. Will. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that, like, I walk towards him so we, like, meet halfway.
Well, son of a bitch. Looks like I was right. I'd run right into you if I just came here.
Well, most of the things we do are centered around Falador, so that was a pretty good observation by you. Anyways, do you want to help me find some real estate agents? I kind of want to buy a property.
Ooh, real estate investments. I think we got a guy up in Varrock, near the, I want to say the church or the museum, somewhere in that neck of the woods.
Do you know anyone here in Falador?
No, can't say that I do personally. I guarded Varrock, not Falador.
Well, alright, let's go towards the castle. I believe Asumi is resting there. And I'll ask him then.
Sounds like a
Did you-
good shot.
Also,
Oh,
did
sorry.
you get any hot babes?
Just the one. Thought about going after a friend too, but then I got bored.
You dog. Alright, let's get going.
As we're walking towards the castle, Luke, you would probably notice that there's an additional thing with us, and it would be walking pretty close to your legs. It'd be this little thing.
What the fuck?
As you see it, it basically, if you look down real quick, whatever your initial reaction is, it stares at you with just an empty expression, as if it's looking deep into your soul, and it blinks one eye after the other, very slowly.
Do not look at it. Ignore its existence.
Prior to looking at it, it would have brushed his leg, and Luke would have kind of like went, "Oh, what the hell?" And as he like looks down and notices it, and it stares up at him like David described, Luke would be like, "What the fuck is that thing? It's kind of creepy, and it looks like it really hates Mondays."
It's my homunculus. I summoned it to help us in the fight.
Oh, good job.
Its usefulness is overshadowed by its creepiness.
Untrue. It just hasn't got its time to shine yet.
Even
Well-
if it killed every enemy we meet in one blow, it will not outweigh its creepiness.
As you guys are walking, you start getting to the bridge, and you're walking over the bridge, talking amongst each other. You do notice a lot of white knights looking very concerned at that odd, very slow creature in the process of its blinking. Some of them try to avoid eye contact with it, others just manage to continue to stare at it. Very, very just confused. And Luke, you got a redeemed. We got a redemption for Fate's reward for you, Luke. So you can go on ahead and give yourself a heroic inspiration for whenever you need it.
Let's go.
So with that, as you guys finally make it over the bridge, Bera, I believe you wanted to continue saying something else before I accidentally interrupted you.
No, I'm good.
Just wanted to make sure then. You head over to the through the first door on the south part of the castle, where you see Asumi in there being treated for his wound. And on the side, you see Claire, who has agreed to make herself a side character, a side ally for the group, is on the side just staring at Asumi and drawing a sketch while looking at Asumi. She looks over and she goes, "Oh, hey guys, sorry, I just wanted to make sure Asumi made it to the castle. Okay. Oh, hey Luke, when did you get back?"
About 15 minutes ago.
Huh. Welcome back then. She says casually as she goes and just continues to draw whatever she's drawing in her sketchbook. As Asumi was typing and entered, "Oh, Luke, welcome back. To be honest, I thought you would have stayed in the Icene homeworld. What happened?
Well, I got what I was looking for a while. But then I got bored. It's like I said when we first met. I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker. And that's gonna come before any babe. What the fuck happened to you?
He's typing right now. Give him a moment. He responded with, I fought one-on-one against a spellcasting goblin. It was tougher than it looked.
Yeah, he almost lost to a goblin.
Asumi goes, just a goblin that can cast spell big enough to literally crush your pet.
Yeah, my pet's like 2 foot tall, so that's not
I
that challenging.
I don't even need the spell to crush that creature. It's not really that impressive that he can do it while using magic.
Don't worry, Izumi. If anybody knows what kind of force multiplier magic can be, it's me. I got you. I understand.
Asumi, do you know any real estate agents within the city?
He responds with, yes, there's one north of the castle, going east. Yes, it's east. Going to the east side of the road, following the east road. Sorry, I read that wrong. Following the east road, there's a real estate agency just on your right.
Thank you. Does anyone want to come with me, or are you gonna stay here?
What kind of business are you trying to open?
Not a. Well, I just want to buy a property to rent out.
Oh, a slumlord. Got it.
A slumlord? No. A landlord, if you want to call me that.
Oh, wait, you're gonna be like a proper one?
Do I look like somebody who doesn't take care of people?
No, but like you'd probably get more money as a slumlord.
Remember, this is Bera.
Yeah, she... You expect the worst in people. Well, you are the worst, Bera.
Yeah.
Asumi goes, I'll stay here to get my wounds treated and then head upstairs to pray at the altar. It's going to take some time to replenish some of my prayer points. I mean, sure, you could say prayer point. And as Claire's looks up, she goes, I'll stay here with Asumi until he's healed up, and then maybe I'll catch up later?
I'll go with you. You gotta make sure you sweet talk the guy and give you the best deal.
No, I'm scared what you're gonna do. You will fuck it up.
No. Getting people to give me money is or lower prices is like my thing.
Yes, but you're also a scammer, so I wouldn't trust you with that.
Ah.
I'll come too, just in case I have to drag Barrett out of there for you.
Thank you, Luke.
All right. As you all head out to the sorry, my brain just went haywire. As you all just head out of the infirmary, you make your way out of the castle and over the bridge, heading to the real estate agent, which takes a not too long. I would say a good 10 minute of walk before you make it there. And you see the signpost of a real estate agent right there that has basically a house saying Gielinor's real estate agency. The door is closed, but through the window you do see a man with a tuxedo and a very fancy cape on him, a cape that covers his shoulder a bit, as he seems to be writing something down.
Good day, sir. Could I ask you about buying a property?
He looks up, assuming that you opened the door to walk in, or unless I said the door was open, then forgive me. He looks up and goes, yes, please, have a seat, have a seat. So, you wish to buy a plot of land, or are you looking to buy a pocket dimension?
Well, it depends. What are the benefits of the pocket dimension?
Well, you are in control of who gets in and who gets out. You are also in control of how big you want your house. And you probably, well, you won't be able to hire construction workers. You would have to do the work yourself. So I guess the benefits of being able to design your own home.
Well, I'm quite a busy man, so I don't think I could do it by myself. It would take me a long time, so I'm probably gonna go with a normal plot of land.
Not a problem then. All right. He goes on ahead and he starts looking. He behind the desk. He goes and he opens up a drawer and starts like searching through some files before he pulls one out. Before he does, he goes, forgive me, I'm assuming too much. Is it safe to assume you're looking to buy within Asgardia?
Yes, that is a good assumption by you.
Well, you are in this office, but I've come to learn a lot of people tend to come here, buy in a different kingdom, so I'm trying to get used to all that. He says as he goes and he lays down a map where he starts seeing, and you can see like a lot of pin locations on the map. Firstly, there's the city which you're in, and then there's like inside the city, you see that there's a little pin that is red on the city, and then there's several different other areas within the kingdom that you see that have red pins also. And he's looking around. He goes, "All right. So here's a question: are you looking for already established land that has a building, or do you wish a plot of land on this empty plot of land?"
I would like a building.
All right. And what budget would you like to spend it on?
You mean like how much I am willing to spend?
Yes.
Well, I have 10,000 gold pieces on me currently.
10,000. All right. Let's see. He starts looking around. As he's moving his finger through. He stops somewhere within the woods that is south of Falador. A little bit south of Falador, a little bit west of Port Sarum. As he goes, well, this is there. We have one building here that has been evicted for a while now. The previous owners had moved. They are looking to sell it for approximately about 5,000 gold coins. They are willing to keep the furnitures. If you want it without the furnitures, it'll be at least 4,000 gold coins then. Then there's, and he goes on ahead and he points over another direction, which you see it's up the road north of Falador, which is close to the mountain. There's one over here, but I wouldn't advise that. I'm hearing rumors that there's somebody there, and it might take a while for us to confirm anything. Unless you're willing to go and check it yourself. It is not a manor, but it is a 2-floor house. If you're willing to check it yourself to see if there is anybody there, we could give you a discount, making the price total of 6,000. But we don't know the condition of it. So depending on the condition, it may or may not have a furniture. And lastly, he goes on ahead and he points one that is north of Port Sarum. Sorry, not north of it. I just remember north of Port Sarum is a farmland. Northwest of Port Sarum, where he goes. Then there's this one. It is a very decent housing. It has at least 3 rooms, and it has all of the furniture intact. It is actually fully built, like brand new built. I am willing to give it to you for at least 5,050 gold coins. Also, welcome, Thimble. You're late. You know what that means. You must be punished with no pizza.
Damn it. So this is the price of lateness?
Well, sir, I would like. Could you pin them for me? I would like to buy the one northwest of Port Sarum, and if you would be kind enough to wait, I would like to check on the 2-story house in the woods to see if anyone is there, and maybe buy that, depending on how the condition is. Does that sound good to you?
He says as he thinks for a moment and goes, I can promise to have it pinned as potential buyer. But if somebody comes along and decides to bid a higher amount, there's a possibility that I might give it to them. So be aware, I can't hold the building for too long.
Understandable, sir. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Wait, fuck! I still haven't bought the. Sorry. Do I have to fill out any paperwork, or do I just give you the gold for the one northwest of Sarum?
Well, if you want the one northwest of Port Sarum, well, firstly we have to do some proper paperwork, and after that, the house is yours. He says as he goes on ahead and he starts looking through some paperwork and then starts writing some stuff. I am not going to create an address, but he starts writing the address as he goes on ahead and goes, all right, I just need you to sign this here. Thimble, by the way, yeah, you decided to follow the group, Rudovic, after seeing Luke come back, to buying his own plot of land and a house on that plot of land. So you're basically just there with the rest. Rudovic is basically signing the papers now. Would you like to say anything while the papers are being signed?
Luke, when did you get here?
Ooh, about 20 minutes ago.
Well, welcome back. How was New Domina?
You feeling okay?
No, my brain. I think I'm losing my sanity. I don't know why. I say looking at Bera's horrifying homunculus for a second. Just not at my best.
The monstrosity looks back at you, Thimble, and starts walking ever so close to you.
I proceed to get as far away from it as possible. Anyway, as I was trying to say, how was New Domina? Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. But, as I told Asumi, or was that Rudy?
Both. It was both.
Was it both? Okay. Thank you, Barrow. But as I told them, I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker first. Babes come second.
All right.
Alright, so as Rudovic finishes with the paperwork, the real estate agent looks it through, reading through each thing to make sure everything is signed properly and in place. As he goes on ahead, you could see that he separates another piece of paper from the back, which seems like a copy, and he hands it over to Rudovic. And he goes, and here you go, the copy. Well, not the copy, sorry. The deed of the land and the house. I have the copy. So if you ever lose it, just feel free to contact me and I will send you a new copy. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Alright. Then I wish you luck on your new home and with whatever business of work you do. He says as he looks over, as clearly you pay him, and he looks over to the rest of you and goes, is there anything the rest of you would like?
I'm good.
Nope.
So, how much was the northwest of Port Sarim one?
If I remember, I said it correctly, it was 5,050 gold coins.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And you all walk out of the real estate agency. With Luke now being the proud owner of a house.
Luke?
Sorry.
Luke
Rudovic.
stole the deed.
Sorry. Barrow's abomination is now affecting me.
Can't blame it all on the creature.
Plus the sunglasses are confusing me now. Anyway, so Rudovic now being the proud owner of a house and a plot of land outside of the city. What would you guys like to do now? Most importantly, what would Thimble and Rudovic, who's now the richest members of the party, like to do now?
Well, I think I need some better leather armor, so I'm gonna look for a better armor store.
Alright. Anybody else joining him?
Yeah,
We'll
I'll just be
go.
following the rich people because I have 0 money.
I'll tag along with some rich people, sure.
Alright. So, you as simple as you're looking around for, as you go back to the old armor store that you, wait, was it the armor store or was it? Well, let's just say you find a leathered armor store, a leather armor store. As you enter, you see there is a gnome who basically is trying to put a new piece of armor on a stand. As he turns around, as he hears the store open, he goes, "Oh, hello there. Ah, new customers." And he sees you, Thimple, and he goes, in Gnomish, "Ah, a fellow gnome. Welcome, welcome. Are you looking for something good? Something crafted by our own people, or something crafted by the by the good old humans' craftsmanship?"
I then respond to Gnomish. I'm looking for some better leather armor, just something to keep me better protected. Any quality is good, so long as it's better than this.
Let's see if I have something in the back then, he says in common this time as he starts walking over. And he looks to the rest of you, minus Asumi, who's still in the castle. He told me he's still in the castle.
Oh no, he died.
Yeah. He looks over the rest of you and goes, "Feel free to look around in case you also wish to give yourself some proper armor." As he starts going to the back for a moment.
It do be that way.
Let's see. So, on display, there's a lot of pretty good leather. Most of them are regular, are sturdied or hardened. On display, mostly, which you can see that there's a sign that says for display only. You see some more material leathers like that are made of names I completely forget, but some of them are made of for specific creatures, like bugs, giant bugs. And on the side, which is more expensive, is a dragon leather armor. The gnome returns from the back and goes, "All right, we still have some supplies, from going from several different variants of leather, as well as the famous dragon. Are you looking for anything specific, budget-wise?"
Well, why don't you give me just a breakdown of like from most expensive to least expensive? Just
Gonna need to give me a minute to find out how much everything is worth then. Where is everything? Alright, so here we go. I'm trying to figure out the prices. Give me a quick minute. So we have hard leather, which would go for about at least 10 gold coins, but I'm pretty sure you would want something stronger. So there is carapace. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Carapace.
Thank you. The carapace armor, which would be valued around 900 gold coins. These are made specifically from, well, the creepy crawlies, the insects, only a bit bigger. She tries to figure out the words. Let's just say that these may be from either cockroaches or scabberites.
Alright.
Now, if I could kindly go to Dragon Wikipedia. Thank you. And then we have Dragon, which is our most expensive, which would... Wait, how much? 9, okay. Which would go to one of our most expensive, which is 7,800 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take the dragon armor.
Alright then, he says as he goes on ahead and he hands you basically a receipt of the purchase. As he goes on ahead and he goes, let me measure you first to ensure you can have the dragon armor. Fit you perfectly. And would you like it customized in different colors? At the moment we only have green. I could customize it to at least make it look a different color if you would like.
Yeah, if you could make it a nice, darker, more camouflage sort of look, I'd appreciate that. And then I would pose to be measured.
Of course. And as you pose, he goes, nice. And he starts measuring you. Getting each length of you from your arms, your chest, legs, everything. And he looks at your hat and he goes, I could probably make the
Coif.
the headgear out of the same material. If not, if you can give me the hat, I could probably cover it if you would like.
Well, sure, why not?
So he grabs it and he just goes to the back and he goes, oh, I'm going to need at least an hour or two to make sure all of this is crafted. So if you would like, you can come back within an hour and 30 minutes, and I should be done by then.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Alright. Anything else you would like from the shop, or anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I think that should be good for me.
What about you, Rudovic? What would you like to do? Or shop for?
I'm good. I just wanted to buy the property.
Alright. Well, what would you guys like to do now then? While we're waiting for the shop. Sumi is technically still in the castle, unless he's coming out now. Okay, he's still in the castle. Apparently, in real life, he's dealing with something through the phone. So he's gonna be a bit AFK. So what would you guys like to do now? You still have a good some amount of money, or at least you have some amount of money now left over.
I have money.
Yeah, you have money left over. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I think just getting better armor was all I really needed.
Have we bought runes here before?
I think so.
Yeah.
If so, then I'd like to try to get some cosmics.
All right. Yeah, no, you guys have definitely bought runes in Falador. I have made it that every town has a rune shop. What runes would you like?
How much are cosmics? Cosmic runes.
Let me see. It's very cosmic-y. Anyway, so as you enter the rune shop, obviously you see a sorcerer, spellcaster, shopkeep there as he looks over and obviously asking for cosmic. He goes, it would be worth there it is, 232 gold coins.
For, you said, how many? I'm sorry.
Just
piece?
buying it would just refill the entire thing. So 232 gold coins.
Can I double it? Can I can I get 2?
I mean, if you want to have a extra cosmic, extra 100 cosmic or 200 cosmic, sure.
Hell yeah. All right, we'll do that. You said it was 232?
Yeah, that's the amount. So getting two.
Okay, 464.
Yeah. All right, you got it. You got the math. Anything else?
Uh, I don't think so.
All right.
Or I don't know. Would there be somewhere we could maybe pick up a cloak? Like, would that have been at the first place that we went to?
I'm sorry, for a what? For a cloak?
Yes, sir.
I think that depends on the cloak. Are you trying to buy like a magic item cloak or just like a regular cloak for you to like have yourself on?
I was thinking of like a cloak of protection or something.
Well, then yeah, it would be in the same.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, then it would be in the same shop. Let me see if I can grab the amount of how much it is. All right, here it is. It would cost. I would say I would make the worth 400 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab one of those. If that is cool. Do they have to like craft it before we get it?
Yeah, sorry. Just give me one quick minute. I'm trying to figure something out here. What the hell? All right, sorry. All right. So as you, yeah, the cloak is right there. And it luckily it fits you enough to be worn, so they don't have to craft it. But yeah, it's just 400 gold pieces. You pay it, you got it. It's your, my friends, as long as you have enough gold.
Oh, okay. Got you, got you. I just wasn't sure. I would give them the 400 for the cloak.
Yeah, you got it. Don't worry, you got it. All right. So he gets the gold coins. He levitates the pouch to pour it in and keep it somewhere safe. Anything else you would like to do?
Nah, I'm chilling.
All right. All right. Usumi's back. Okay. So Usumi starts walking out of the castle. With Claire following behind. As you guys are in the shopping area, Usumi probably would look around there. As he finds you guys, he walks up and goes, "Well, I just got paid for my service as a white knight, so I think I can buy myself something nice. What about the rest of you? But I don't think I found out how much you guys made from the platinum."
We made a lot. So Rudy bought a house. I'm getting some new armor.
Seems everyone's got their hands on some money but me.
And that sounds like a skill issue.
I don't know.
It's a little weird. Don't you sell stuff?
Exactly.
I haven't sold any potions recently. Or
That's
berry
smart. Skill
juices.
issue.
Assuming goes, then why don't you sell some now? It seems we're on a shopping spree.
Alright, I guess I will. If you guys are gonna take some more off time. If not, I'll hold off on that.
I mean, I'm basically waiting until my armor's ready, so like, you probably have time.
Alright, then I'm gonna wander off from the group and attempt to sell berry juices to every single person I see.
Oh, goddamn. Assuming goes, you can go to the general store and she's gone. Would you like to take his advice and go to the general store, or are you just gonna do, that whole...
No, every single person I see, I'm gonna attempt to sell them
All
some
right.
berry juice for 3 gold each.
All right. So I am going to need you to roll. I guess it's either I make you roll a certain amount of times, or I make you roll once. What would it be? What would be funnier? You know what? If you're able to, I believe you could do a customization on the rolling to how much you want to roll, but try to roll at least 3. Oh God, you're lying about the effect of the potion, while the potion's effects somewhat work, because
It's called persuasion.
yeah. So persuasion could be could be it.
So roll 3 persuasions.
Yeah, 3 persuasion.
13, 19, and 10.
That's the total.
Yep, those are all 3.
All right. So you find the first 3 people declining your selling of the potions. The next 3 people, you manage to convince them. How much are you trying to convince them to buy these potions for?
Each berry juice is 3 gold coins.
All right. So I'm going to do you a quick solid and roll how many they buy off you by rolling a D100.
Sounds good.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
And I'm going to do it in the chat for everybody to see if I'm able to. Give me one moment. They buy, each person buy at least 22 berry juice from you.
Okay.
And then the last 3 people just told you to basically fuck off.
Sick.
Would you like to try one more time?
Yeah, I only made 66 gold, so I'm gonna try again.
All right, go ahead.
Nat 20 for a 28,
Nice.
a 14, and a 21.
All right, so this is going to be an advantage. All right, so the first 3 people, you sold 73 of your berry juice. And then the second group of people, obviously said no. And finally, the last group, 41 of your berry juice.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do some math here. You can go back to the others, though. I'll return to the others.
Alright, so Asumi said he would like to buy some weapons, which I was about to look it up, but I had to do some dice rolling. Give me a moment, Asumi. Do you know what you want specifically, or do you have something else in mind? Okay, yeah, give me one moment. Let me check how much that is. He wants to see how much a ruin sword is. Alright, so Ruin Longsword, at the price it is sold for, 16,680. Alright. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead. Alright, so Asumi wanted me to ask in character. He goes to Thimble and go, by the way, did you already spend on wow, sorry, my brain went fart again. Did you already spend Gwen's chuck that he gave us?
Yeah, I already cashed that in a while back. I ended up having to pay quite a bit because, you know, they really wanted a lot of that money for what's it called? The oxen stuff.
His second question then is, how much do you have left in total?
I mean, I got like 4,000. How much do you need?
Alright, so let me look this up because he wants a shield too, but I gotta see how much the shield is. Give me a moment. Don't rush me. Same amount. He goes, if I can just get 3,000, I could pay for a better shield.
Well, you're gonna be taking a lot of hits, so 3,000 for Asumi.
Alright. Alright, there you go. Now you are a proud owner of a ruined shield and a ruined longsword. I'm gonna assume you're now bankrupt, aren't you? Joking aside, I'm gonna assume you don't have that much money now. He says now he's only down to 100 gold pieces. Damn. Alright. Alright, damn, that's a lot, but okay. Congratulations on what you have done. Asumi says thank you to Thimble as he goes on ahead, ask for the sword and shield, and to customize them to be white painted over, or at least have the white colored steel painted over it, so like that it can still remain with the white knight very look of it. Obviously, assuming you would have to wait also a while for that, so probably give or take 2 hours, because Well, actually, yeah. I would say in a magical world, you would have to wait 2 hours for this to be done. All right, not a problem. He returns back to the group, and Barrow, do you return as well?
Yep.
All right. So everybody meets up again at the center. Meanwhile, you all notice Mastema carrying a large statue of Saradomin through the town.
Oh god damn it, he got into his artistic mood again.
At least he didn't drink rum before that.
Yes, thankfully he has a brain cell.
Asumi walks up, goes, "Uncle, what are you doing?" "Ah, Asumi, I see your friends are here too." He stops while he just like lifts, he set the statue in a way that it stays standing up, and it's a new version of Saradomin's statue. Instead of looking like the one that is in the center where he's pointing at the castle wearing a very third age attire with a older version of the crown, you see him more as he appeared with armor, robes, and a large staff. Mastema goes, "I am actually deciding to build this, as you can see, this beautiful statue, and replace the one that is just outside the city."
That's a lot of work. Where did you find the free time to make this?
He looks over to you, Thimble, and goes, "Oh, actually, I had finished it a while ago. I just needed approval from the city to be able to replace it. But they are taking too long to actually say yes. So I'm replacing it." Asumi goes, "What if they say no?" "I dare them." He says,
Seems
looking
like
at
a
you.
threat.
He looks over and he goes, "It is a promise that they're not going to like saying no. I mean, look at this statue. It represents the glory of Saradomin at his prime. Who wouldn't want to see this?"
A Sorakian.
"That sounds like a dumb issue." Asumi goes, "Credit where credit is due. It is a nice display. I would agree putting it over there." Mastema goes, "Exactly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to replace the statue." He goes and he lifts it back up again. Despite being a spellcaster, you could tell he's pretty strong. Yay, paladin. As he goes on ahead and he starts walking through the city with a lot of guards and people just looking very confused on what is this man doing. As he starts moving further away, Asumi goes, "Well, at least he is expressing himself differently."
Yeah, considering that if supposedly in his older days or younger days he would have slaughtered Zamarakians in Saradomin's name, this is a nice avenue to express his devotion.
He responds with, "At least he didn't try cooking. Remember the last time he tried making Saradomin shaped cookies?
Please don't remind me.
I'm laughing right now because that was hilarious. Please don't remind me. All right. Anything else you guys would like to do? Like at this moment, you're free to do what you want at this moment, while two of our players here are waiting for their items to be done.
How long will it take for your items to get done?
Well,
So, out of character, I can answer that real quick. For Thimble, it would be a good 35 minutes, while Asumi would have to wait at least an hour and 40 minutes. What do you have
Do you
planned?
mind? Well, I would just like to check up on the house in the woods.
yeah, sounds good.
Asumi responds with, how far?
That's a good question. Do I remember how far it was on the map?
As you looked on. Okay, well, let's see. So thankfully, the papers that you signed and everything, and your deed also comes with a map, so you don't get lost. If you take a wagon, it can take at least 30 minutes to make it to the woodland area.
It would take, well, no, the journey there and back like is already like an hour on a wagon, so I'll do it some other time.
Hmm.
Assuming goes, well, our items will be done by the time we get back. If anything, both of ours. Only Thimble will be the first to have it done, so we could still. It'll be there for us. We can still go.
Well, but my gut is telling me that it is kind of abandoned, and abandoned places have dangers in them. Like, I don't know, we will find a vampire there or something like that. It might take a bit longer. But if you are down to go there, we can go.
Asumi goes, I'm sure it'll be fine. Plus, we're all together now, thankfully, so I'm sure we'll get through this quickly.
Alright, let's get a wagon and let's be on our way.
Alright. So, as you guys are on your way through, start making your way to the southern gate of Falador. You manage to get a wagon, all but Asumi, who has a unicorn. I know, don't worry. Costing you, from the distance of an hour, at least another 400 gold coins.
Well, the distance is half an hour, but it will take an hour.
Yeah, half
like,
an hour. Sorry, half an
back.
hour. Yeah, so let me recalculate that. It should then be 300. So, wait. Yeah, 250. I'll go as low as 250, since it's 30 minutes.
I'll pay it.
Alright, and with that, you start making your way to making your way through the road, following the map. About 30 minutes in, you come across a view of what you could assume is the manor on the left-hand side. And as you slowly make your way there, to make the wagon come to a stop and head over, you see it is abandoned, but mostly recently abandoned. Most as of like the agent told you, it was basically just evicted. I forgot if I said how long ago it was evicted, but it's not like worn down abandoned. It's just, you could tell that you're gonna probably have to mow the lawn and clean the windows a bit.
Alright, I would like to go inside.
Alright. As you go inside, you find that the place is furnished, and it has a lot of furniture that just mostly has wraps of cloth, like long sheets, long spreadsheets, covering the furniture to avoid a lot of dust from getting in there. But you could tell that the fabric itself is pretty dusty. The walls and like the corners have cobwebs, little spiders here and there. The place seemed like it has been untouched. Thankfully, I really need to remember these. You also had the key, and you could tell that the place was locked too. Sumi says, this place is not half bad. It's a good little spot in the woods, and it's very close to the city in case of anything happens.
Yes, I am planning on renting it out. So I believe it's quite scenic, in the woods. You're kind of alone, so I believe it could go for a good price.
Are you gonna fix it up or rent it as is?
Well, one day I will come here to mow the lawn and clean it up a bit, but other than that, there doesn't appear anything that needs to be fixed.
If you want, we can leave my little homunculus here to do the work.
I am scared that it will break something, and I'm not taking that chance.
Alright, I was just offering.
But thank you for your offer, though.
Yeah.
You want me to look for something real quick? Yeesh. How is it so hard to find something that I want to find in the Wikipedia? Like, good God.
Magic.
Like, you'd think it's there, but it's not.
It was Steve, he hit it.
Yes, this is my dark magic ability.
You son of a bitch.
There's more.
No. I'm just trying to get the image for for that forest south of Falador, and I can't seem to find it on the Wikipedia. Either nobody took a picture of it, or I'm literally tweaking. Anyway, because I can't find it, and I'm not gonna go that crazy for it. Anything you would like to do, Ludovic? Because aside from looking around the house, you do see that there is at least, if I remember correctly, 3 rooms, a kitchen, and a very large living space, like a parlor area with a fireplace and a book and an empty bookshelf. Sadly, it's empty. The place looks really nice, like a very nice modern house for this setting.
Well, if there's nothing like that need, you said there's nothing broken, so unless like there's nothing that piques my interest, I just would like to get back to the city.
All right. So you guys start returning back to the city after exploring Rudovic's new house that he is going to rent out. Another 30 minutes passes, and you're finally back at the city.
You
Only-
put the be right back on the stream. FYI.
Oh, that's weird. Why are we there? Thank you for letting me know. All right, who did this? Who did this? Steve?
It was Steve.
It was me.
Damn it. Anyway, I think I know what happened. I think because I have it on key binding, so I might have key bind this to be right back. I wonder how long. Apparently, it's only been like 2 minutes. So luckily, you guys might have just saw 2 minutes worth of a bard and the statue of Sir Doman that has been replaced. Spoilers. But yeah, so give the amount of times you guys traveled, you find yourselves back to the city with an hour already passed. Which Asumi entered and was waiting for me to say it. So I guess Thimble, you're gonna go check on your new armor.
Yep.
All right, and with that, you guys go on ahead. Whether together.
I quickly go to the real estate to buy the wood property.
Fuck. What the other location?
Yeah, the one in the woods. I'm gonna go like buy it since I went to check it out, like to see if anyone is there.
All right. Yeah, I think that one is. God damn! How much is that one?
6,000. I wrote it
Thank
down.
you. Yeah, then that one is 6,000. Then yeah. All right. So yeah, you go to the real estate agent and you pay that much for him, and he, of course, you're going through the paperwork. Meanwhile, for Thimble, as you return to the armor shop, welcome back, my friend. He says as he goes, and he, a neatly folded armor for you, matching your requested design, as he basically has it on the table, counter, and he goes, there you are. Please go on ahead and try it out, and let me know if there's any other adjustments you wish for me to make.
Alright, so Thimble will quickly go into the changing room and put it on, and when he comes out, how does it fit?
It fits pretty good for you. You feel like you do some stretches. You start doing some crouches, trying to see if you're positioned to being sneaky, hiding behind small corners, small objects, and everything. It feels comfortable and it doesn't get in the way. You find that this is a bit more comfortable than what you previously wore, and very flexible too. You do notice there is a little bit of a limit to how far you can get down when crouching, but considering your height, it is not that much of an issue.
Very well done, sir. Thank you very much. Then I put on my hat, and then I will pay him his 7,800 gold. And yeah, I think I'll just quickly go to the general store to sell my old armor. Get a bit back from that.
What was your old armor again?
Just regular leather.
Ew. Leather.
Hey, beats carapace. That's like literally bug skin.
Let me see. How much would that be? Eeny, meeny, miny, you! Hi. As you go to sell your old leather armor, would you like to bargain for a higher price? The lowest that they are willing to go is 12.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't expecting to get much from it.
Alright, so he goes, you give him the leather armor, they give you 12 gold pieces. Congratulations, you're 12 gold pieces richer.
Everything helps. Anyway, I'll go rejoin the others.
Alright. Meanwhile, so obviously we will see his new design for the green leather armor difference, if he has any.
Oh no, I wasn't planning any of this, so I don't have one made, so be patient.
Yeah, so be patient. He will do it. He'll cook. Let the man cook. Anyway, as he comes back...
Maybe not. You won't find out until later.
Anyway, you guys do notice Thimple's new thread. What is your initial reactions?
Nice style.
Thank you kindly.
Not bad. How much it cost you?
Doesn't matter.
That means all his money.
Joke's on you, it wasn't.
Asumi goes, real nice. I like that you managed to keep it at the same colorish somewhat to blend in with your everyday shadow environment.
Yeah. Saves a bit of time having to worry about having to get black dragon hide.
Luke takes a puff of the cigar and then exhales, and he's like, well, whatever it cost you, doesn't matter, like you said. They're pretty sweet digs.
Yep.
Asumi, so I've reported about the goblin situation, which of course the city is still going to be on high alert just in case someone managed to change their mind. In the meantime, we've found everything we needed about the Inquisitor, at least how to contact potential help. What should we do now?
Well, where do we need to go next? So, investigate that thing in Taverley, and then, shoot, it's been a while. What was that one thing we wanted to do, but we were worried you would end up having to stay behind?
That was just going to the tower, wasn't it?
Where I'm trying to process something here. I'm sorry. What was it that was said?
Who said? Both of us?
Well, I don't know. All right. Asumi responded with, "Well, we have options, considering how long it's going to be before we hear from the Inquisitor. We can either try to improve our combat abilities, or you guys can try to look for a job while I stay in the city, I guess, because I can't do freelancing."
I'm trying to remember, because I feel like we were going to go somewhere specifically, but I can't remember where.
Oh, and he also adds, "We also went to the tower in Tavali. The last location we went to was the cave with the goblins, but I feel like that's it." Which, yeah, by the way, just to verify out of character to help you guys out, yeah, you guys basically did everything you know you're supposed to do. At least for now. So you're free to just do whatever you want at this moment. At least, yeah, at this moment.
No, I'm still trying to remember, because I feel like there was another place we wanted to go that was further away as part of dealing with the Inquisitor. But, like, we were worried that Asumi would have to stay behind.
I don't remember. Crap. Shit, let's see, Okay, for him to stay behind from last session because he was beat up, yeah, I do not remember. Huh. Oh, wait. No, I don't think so, but I know. Could it be that you were planning to do something with Book Steve for his soul fragment?
No, I think this was before we even found Book Steve. This is like back, like, before we even got to the tower.
I feel like that was it. I think it was just the tower that you were afraid of Asumi being left behind because of the city wanting to build up their defenses. I think that was it.
Maybe, but something, I don't know. I feel like there was something else.
If you recall, eventually, if anybody recalls, you can let me know, and then I'll try to dig to see if that was it or if it was something else. Crap, now I'm also thinking what it could be. But yeah, meanwhile, Asumi goes, "So, what should we do about the book? Are we gonna set it free, or..."
I mean, the issue kind of is we need to find the rest of his soul. If we don't find that, we can't release him.
He responds with, "Then we are going to need help with that."
You know, you'd think that finding hearts of souls would be easier if you have a piece of the soul.
Asumi goes, "Well, we could probably ask Book Steve if he senses his soul nearby. Maybe if, since, wow, my reading capability today. Since he was at the tower as a fragment, maybe his full soul is nearby somewhere."
Well, let me take a look. I'll pull out Book Steve and go, Do you sense your soul, any pieces of your soul nearby?
It takes a moment before he goes, "No, I think I recall telling you the guys this before. No, I don't sense my soul nearby. I don't even think I sense my soul in this plane of reality." It's kind of hard to explain how there's, you know how there's an underworld and then there's the world of the living? Well, I don't think I sense my soul in the world of the living.
Okay, so maybe if we give you like, well, I guess how do we contact Death? Because I feel like if we were able to get you to Death, maybe he could help.
The only way I can think about seeing Death is either one of you have a very close meeting with him, if you catch my drift, or you speak with someone with the magical capability to send you to him, unannounced.
I mean, or we could just send you to him unannounced. That way he can go like,
I might have a solution to this.
all right, explain it so that way we at least know what we're getting into.
Well, you see, like, the technique I am using, it's all about using death, quote unquote death. Well, when I like am close to death, I can like defy it. So I kind of can meet it.
Asumi goes, "That sounds risky no matter how you try to explain it."
I know, but what other like options do we have?
Anybody had any other option?
Sorry, I had to step away and go to the bathroom. So he's trying to meet Death?
Yeah, we basically want to give Book Steve to Dev so Dev can help him reach the afterlife.
It sounds solid. Let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I see not a problem, not a single issue in this plan.
Yep, can't possibly go wrong.
How could it go wrong, you know?
We actually die.
Oh, you don't
Luke draws his greatsword and he's like,
And
"Do
like
you wanna
that,
see
we're
it
gonna,
coming?"
like that, we're gonna take a whole month break because they all got themselves killed. TBK. Oh man. All right. So how do you guys want to do this? So what are we gonna do?
Luke draws his greatsword and he's like, "So do you want to see it coming, or should I surprise you?"
Well, that's a good question. I want to see it coming.
Wait, do you want it slow and painful or like really quick?
Assuming goes doesn't Bera has a poison?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna offer. A slow,
but-
agonizing death from poison.
No. Luke, do your idea.
Oh man. How do I want to hit you? Let's see.
So this is just to clarify, people at home, this is not normal. We don't talk about how we want to meet death, I promise.
We always do that. What are you talking about, man?
This is total normal operating procedures.
Let's see. Luke would be like, okay, so you want to see it coming, but I still need you to hold still. And he would cast hold person on you. Would you like to roll the wisdom save, or do you want to fail it?
I'll fail it.
Already. So
Wait,
you are
hold on. I'm just gonna shove Book Steve in Rudy's hands because I just realized if he's gonna be talking to Dev, he needs Book Steve with him.
Bro's just paralyzed holding a book. And then we're gonna
Decapitation.
we're gonna, I guess, double vengeful blade you. Well, maybe. What's the rune combo for vengeful blade? Is it like astral and something else?
Astral and Death is what I did. I think I don't think David did a setup, but that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
So who to what now? Sorry.
The rune cost for a spell. I already filled them in. It's one you did not do.
Bollocks! I should have bought death runes. Okay. Well, I guess in the meantime, I guess can I sub it for Booming Blade for this? If that's fine. Cool. No. Yes. Yes. No.
Sorry, what was the question?
So can I sub Booming Blade for my Vengeful Blade right now, since I can't even cast it?
Wait, what do you mean you can't cast it? You don't have a death rune?
I don't have death runes. Yeah.
I mean, you may as well do Booming Blade.
Okay. So then that's isn't that air and fire or something like that?
Just don't like cut off anything.
It is 1 air, 1 astral.
Oh, even better. Okay. Yeah, we got that. We got that for days.
All right. So
So we'll swing 2 booming blades at him. So 2d8 bonus. Okay, 2d8 and 2d6. Oh, but it auto crits because you're paralyzed. Yeah, so first swing 21. I assume that hits you.
Yes.
Second swing 15. That's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can't we just do this, like, since I'm, like, not trying to dodge and anything? Like,
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, we don't have to do all this roll since he's willingly letting himself, you know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We are going to beat you to death.
Okay.
Let's see if we can
that's
make that
what I
roll
was
higher.
counting on.
I didn't roll that right. Whatever. Anyway, so there's the 19 for the first, and the booming blade damage should be 21 and 19. $17 and $15. LOL. I don't even know if that uncons you, but yeah.
So how much damage? In
We got so we have 40 for the first swing, and then 32 for the second. 72.
By the way, somebody redeemed the hydrate thyself, so go ahead and make sure you drink whatever you have near you.
I have bleach near me. Do I drink that?
No, we're going to see Death, so you may as well.
All right. Let's just let's just get on with the show for a minute.
I gotta hit him one more time? I can
No,
hit him one more time.
no. um, you basically hit him, and he's standing still, seeing it coming. Whatever your initial reaction is, whether you like flinch all the muscles in your body, bracing yourself or whatnot, beating the shit out of you, that Luke did, trying to make sure you're actually meeting death and not just knocked out. You see nothing at first, before you slowly start making your way. Your vision starts returning, and you find yourself in an unknown location. You look around trying to make what is this, and it looks like some sort of office with a large desk in front of it having a face of a skull with two glowing green eyes. On top of the desk, there's a bunch of candles lit, and there you see a hooded individual. I would say it's a skulled hooded individual, but the way that he looks is mostly just the upper part of a skull with blue glowing eyes. As he's looking at you for a moment, trying to let you come to your senses. Behind him, you could see a door that is cracked a bit with light coming out of it, and 4 stained windows going from left to right of an old man, him dying, a supposed green entity, which you could assume is death, handing him over a sight. And there Death looks at you. As you can assume, this individual on the chair is Death. He goes, I have not witnessed a odd death like yours, having a comrade beat you to death. But you are not dead yet. Your time has not come. And I am certain you would not allow me to collect you just yet.
You are correct. I came here to ask you. We found a book which contains a piece of a soul, but the other parts of the soul are not on the plane of the living. So, could you fix that? Put the piece we have to the afterlife, maybe?
He just stares at you, listening to your words, and he goes, This book, do you have it?
I look down, when I was holding it.
You were. Mind you, while you're being hit, Luke also hit Book Steve. So Book Steve somehow ends up in the underworld too. Because I don't know how that works, but I'm making it make sense.
Yes, I have it with me. I hold Book Steve up, open it up, and say hi.
Death just quickly waves his hand as the crystal, the soul fragment, a crystal-like thing, appears in between his fingers as he holds it and looks at it for a moment, examining it, and he goes, "A fragment of a soul, rare, almost similar to." He pauses for a moment and goes, "A trivial matter." And he moves his palm over like a sort of magician making a performance, as you see the fragment once there vanishes in thin air. As he looks over to you now and goes, "I suppose you will be wanting to wake up now."
Yes, that would be ideal.
He points behind you and goes, "Out there, there is an hourglass. Simply touch it and you're free to wake up. Or you could stay here and explore what little space I have."
Uh, I'll look around.
He looks at you and goes, "Hmm." You look around, and the fact that this is letting you stick around for a bit before either something else wakes you up or you decide to wake up on your own, you come to see there's a lot of hourglasses in the room. All of them green, ish light green, except for one which is red. And on another corner, you end up seeing a lantern like object with what you could tell is a soul trapped in there.
Hey, can I ask you something? Who is this? And I point at the lantern.
He looks over and he goes, "That is Vecna."
Who?
Someone you should not concern yourself with.
Alright. Do you get like a lot of visitors who come here and, go back to being alive?
As you ask that, you see someone pops up. "Who am I? Where am I? What's going on? Oh God, no, please! I'm not ready to die!" He looks over to you. "I hope that answers your question."
That must, suck a lot.
"It is a task bestowed upon me," he says, as you could tell that he's having two conversations at once. Yeah, so he's having two conversations at once, and you don't hear what he's saying to the other person, as if it sounds like whispers and mumbles, but you understand clearly what he's telling you. "This is a job bestowed upon me by the late god of balance, Jagex. One that I take seriously. One that I have the patience for."
Alright, well, I hope you have a good time. I will go back now. And I slowly turn and go towards the hourglass he pointed at. And just touch it.
As you go to touch the hourglass, your vision blackens once more as you feel different now. Give me one quick moment to adjust something here. Alright. You start waking up bloodied as Asumi is trying to keep you from dying by healing that one piece of your wound that Luke managed to beat into you. And you could tell that this just happened. Like, you could feel that you just fell on the floor. You could feel the fresh blood there, the group of people panicking, looking around, and just looking at Asumi, who goes, it's fine, we're doing a mission, this is required. Oh, you're up. Did,
He asked for it. He asked for it.
Okay, it's not helping. I think we probably should have done this somewhere privately.
Guys, phew, Dev was pretty chill about like me just going in and just. It was kind of weird, but yeah, I looked down at the book, like to see if the gem still has the soul.
the gem isn't even there. It's gone.
Well, he took the gem, so I guess Book Steve is now no longer with us. So mission accomplished.
That's good, at least.
Asumi goes, that was quick. Huh.
Well, maybe time goes by differently.
Yeah, I can imagine that death is probably an instantaneous thing, all things considered. But welcome back, Rudy. Let's never do that again.
Well, it will probably happen during fights where I just
Actually
die,
die.
not die. Yeah.
If
I
we
think at
do,
that point, death will just be like, you know what? I'm sick of your shit. You're staying.
Asumi
No.
heals you 13 and goes, next time we do that in private.
What I just said.
Thank you, Luke, for your cooperation, but I could really go for a drink now.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the bar.
Yes, you all say that. You're heading over the bar now. Asumi goes, so, how was Duff? Is he as terrifying as most people say?
No, he was like really cool. Like he was, he had this ominous aura about him, but it was okay. Also, sorry if you hear my brother in the background.
Yeah, no, don't worry, you're fine.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I expect. I mean, when you're dealing with the souls of the dead, you probably don't want to be too, uptight and whatnot.
Yeah, he was really serious. Like, he was like, this was a job bestowed upon me by the late god of balance, Guffix, and I take it very seriously. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but I guess like what I meant was more just like, not like super trying to scare you kind of death, but just like I take this job seriously,
It makes sense since, like when somebody passes, you don't want to have them screaming everywhere. Which, funny thing, like that happened. Like a guy just popped in, started screaming, and I like Death was talking to him, but to me at the same time, like it was weird.
Huh. Interesting.
Asumi goes, I guess it's true, he does have the power to manipulate time.
Maybe like, oh yeah. Also, there were a lot of hourglasses. Like when I went back, I just touched one, and bam, I was back and laying on the floor.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, okay, let's get you a drink.
As you all enter the rising sun, you find a seat for yourselves. A quick question: would you like to sit on the first floor or on the second floor, where you could see the nice view of the castle, the moat, and all that?
The 27th floor.
All right. So you're on the 27th floor, which ends up being nothing. You all die from the height. Time to take another month break. Anyway, so you guys just, whatever floor you guys decide to sit on, decide amongst yourselves. You find that the bar is crowded with a good amount of people sitting there to drink, to eat, to talk with people. A lot of them are staring over to the group of you, confused seeing Rudovic bruised a bit and bloodied. Luke with his sword bloodied. Sumi with his hand bloody too, I assume his gauntlets are bloodied as well. And they all just look very confused on what's going on as one of them goes, Sir Knight, thank you for your service. You could tell he assumed that you guys just came back from fighting something. Meanwhile, the barmaid walks up to you guys wherever you're sitting. She goes, "Welcome to the Rising Sun. Ooh, do you folks need a moment?" She says, gesturing over to Rudovic.
Nah, we're good. One
fine.
wizard mind bomb, please.
All right. Anything else for the rest of you
What's your strongest drink?
that we currently have? Great. I have to fucking look at the menu again because that I
have
accidentally
Asgardian.
closed.
Yeah, they have Asgardian Ale, Wizard Mind Bomb, Dwarven Stout, and beer. So I would assume Dwarven Stout probably would be the most strong one.
Last time I was here, I had rum. Do you have that?
First off, that was a different bar. But secondly, no.
Well, we do have rum, but sadly we ran out. Those gentlemen over there, she gestures over, sadly took a good few bottles. Did you wait? Just to make sure, did you say brain death?
No, I just said rum.
Just regular, okay. Just wanted to make sure because I was about to. But as you asked that, she goes, sadly. But yes, we have Wizard. For the moment, the only thing that we do have is Wizard Mind Bomb, Dwarven Stout, and Asgardian Ale. I believe there's something else they could do with the Asgardian Ale, but I'm not going to go that deep into looking at it.
I'll have the dwarven stout then.
She goes on ahead and she writes that down. And anything to eat as well? Assuming orders an Asgardian Ale. Yeah, what about the rest of you? Let's first go to the drinks. Bera, Luke, what would you guys like to drink?
You able to make any gnome cocktails here?
Sadly, we do not. We previously had a gnome working with us to make the cocktails, but for some reason, not everybody was willing to try it. So they were let go. So we no longer have, we no longer serve cocktails here.
Wow. Okay. Then no, I don't want anything.
Bera, you could get yourself a part-time job here to make cocktails with your berries.
I could, but I don't know how to make cocktails.
You make potions. It shouldn't be that much different.
It's berry juice, but yes.
She looks at Luke, and what about you, handsome? If he's there.
I'll have a wizard mind bomb and a dwarven stout, and then can you bring me an empty pint. Just an empty glass.
All right, then. I could do just that. What about to eat? Are you guys hungry, or would you just like the drinks?
Just a drink for me.
I'm assuming you have.
don't want anything to eat. Sorry.
I'm assuming you have no gnome cuisine then.
If we don't have a gnome cocktail maker, no, we don't have a gnome to cooking back there. But our chef does know how to make different things. Depending on what you want, we might have it on the menu.
Grubworms?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't understand that. You asked for what?
What? That's one of their things, right? It's like some sort of worms. It's worm crunchies. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a gnome thing.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. She said,
And they're made of king worms, not grub worms.
"My bad." Yeah, you got gnome crunchies here, or worm crunchies? Wormhole, And how about that? Wormhole's fine.
You should have quit
Yeah.
while you were ahead.
She's just looking at you and goes, I what?
Mm,
Well, what are
very
the
uncultured.
ingredients of that?
Here's a better question. Do you serve anything from the Gianni restaurant in the Grand Tree?
They probably don't even know what that is.
Actually, we do. Our chef actually was trained under them.
Oh,
Okay, so basically just okay, let's ask for a slightly normal country.
okay. How about some spicy crunchies?
I think we could do that. I'll ask the chef and come back to you if they are able to do it or not.
Actually, if you could also ask if he can do a cheese and tomato bada, I'd appreciate that as well.
All right.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'll try that.
Yeah, Gnome's got some good cooking.
All right. Assuming he asks for a sandwich. All right. She writes all that down. If nothing else, she goes on ahead and will place your orders and come back with first the drinks for you guys to be able to drink from the glass, and then she'll return with your food. And with that, we are going to pause here for the moment and take a 30 minutes break for a lot of us to get something to eat, something to drink, and properly use the restroom and not like rush between here and there. So we shall be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your breaks. We are back. Alright, hello everybody. We're back. I hope everybody had a good break. You all got something to eat, to drink, got to stretch your legs. You know, the basic human exercise of the bare minimum that we should be having. Alright, is all of my players ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you had your off the scene delicious food, beers, and drinks, luckily it was on the house, as the barmaid has instructed you that the cook was able to make not only the cocktails, but decided to go on ahead and give you guys at least a good sample or some free dishes of gnome cooking. So not only were you able to get the cocktails, you were also able to get some of your food compensated, and as well as some delicious treats.
Yummy, yummy.
Now this is suspicious.
You're right, it is suspicious. You end up getting poisoned. Anyway, as you guys finished eating, getting your food in your stomach, getting rested enough to be able to relax for a moment, a white knight walks up to your table. I'm sorry, not a white knight, a squire. A white knight squire. A white squire?
Squire Knight.
A squire of a white knight walks up to your table and goes, excuse me, I'm sorry to bothering you folks. I was sent here on behalf of Sir Amic. It seems he has another job for you. Whenever you guys are ready to go on ahead and meet him at the castle. Asumi responds with, I think I'm ready now. What about the rest of you?
Yeah. Think I'm done.
Me too.
The squire nods and goes, alright, I'll let him know that you're finishing up then. He turns around and makes his way to outside of the bar. Once you guys finish up and start heading to the castle, you don't go far as you end up in the courtyard of the castle with Sir Amic there looking over after speaking to some white knights that you could see, which are in a initiative ranks. As they look over, Amic goes, ah, there you are. Well, I have an important mission for you folks, as well as for you, Asumi. The goblins you spoke of. It seems that there's a gathering of them right now, south of the city, within the woodland. I would like you all to head over there and see what they're up to and why they're gathering at such a large place. And why they're having such a large gathering south of us. I understand that there's a possibility that we will no longer have an invasion, but considering that goblins tend to be more separate in different tribes, we could be dealing with another tribe attempting to invade. Oh, and when you're done, you're going to want to head over to Ashdale. he says as he goes on ahead and pulls out a letter and hands it to Asumi and goes, one of our representatives there, one of our knights, had uncovered some weird artifact that I assume could be benefit for your search for the Inquisitor, or at least your search to help you against the Inquisitor.
Well, worth a shot.
Alright, if nothing else, you all start making your way to the south gate. As you reach to the gate and start walking south to try to get some distance to be able to enter the wooden area, you all notice that there's a large number of goblins gathering within the area. From the distance that you're in, as you can see a lot of them walking into the woods, minding you no business. They just seems to be more focused on heading towards whatever destination they're in.
Alright. Let's stroll on in.
Asumi goes.
Gotta be.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we gotta be careful, but yes.
Asumi goes. Alright. Let's see what all the commotion is about. As you guys start entering the wooden area, which I gotta start taking pictures of different parts of Gielinor. But as you guys start entering the wooden area, you take a moment before you find that the goblins are all gathered around. From what you could see is a much larger goblin who seems to be just shouting some command in goblin tongue, moving goblins around. As you could see, a lot of the goblins are moving to different locations and everything. As you guys approach, here's a question for all of you. Are you approaching enough to be seen, or are you trying to like remain within the wooden area to get enough view of what's going on?
Honestly, I don't know, cause like, do we want to sneak up on them? Cause I'm fine with doing that, but at the same time, does it seem like they're a threat?
At this moment, they don't seem like they're a threat. They just seem to be goblins from the surrounding area who are following instruction from a bigger goblin. As you can see, they're just moving stuff around.
Alright, why don't we just talk to them?
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Let's go talk to them.
Alright, you guys start approaching. The larger goblin looks over and they go, "Halt! Areas restricted to goblin only. We working.
What are you working on?
We working on Nunya."
Yeah, none of your business. Come on. Is it really that secret?
Yes! Boss man told us secret.
All right. So is this boss man a giant winged guy with a staff?
No, boss man is king. Wait,
What kind of king?
king of goblins. Wait, stop tricking me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Goblins don't have a king.
They look over and they go, yes, this is our king. King of goblin.
So is he a goblin or like?
Dumb question. Duh, king of goblin be goblin.
What's he goblin on?
Well, I'm sorry, repeat that. What's the what?
Nothing. What's this king like?
King is king.
I mean, what does he do besides be king?
He command us. Tell us what to do. Priest tell him what to do. He tells us what to do.
All right. And who does the priest get his information from to tell you this?
They shrug. Priest just tells them good spot. Good spot king tells us to go to. We set up good spot. Boss,
see.
isn't that one in armor one of the white knights? Nah, white knight's human. This one not human.
Anyway, so like, what do they actually have you doing out here?
Set up base.
To do what?
He shrugs like unsure.
All right. Well, can we go talk to your king?
Ha ha ha, no.
Please.
No. Well, actually, roll me for because I want to be funny. Roll for persuasion on that, please.
5.
He looks at you as you say please, and he goes, no.
Dang it. And here I thought I could actually see a goblin king. It's such a rare
I
thing,
told-
you know?
Yeah, I told you he's not real. Goblins don't have a king.
Yeah, I guess they're just making it up, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Like, imagine like a bunch of goblins having a king. That's stupid. That's an obvious lie.
Well, you wrong. We have king. You don't believe us? Not my problem.
Nah, you're just messing with us. I mean, if you had a king, you'd point it to us.
I figure the goblins would be proud of their king when I show him off.
So, because of that, I'm gonna let Thimble roll persuasion again with advantage since he's trying to Jedi mind trick the goblin.
17.
Oh, that's better. You know you're playing me. But you're right. He goes on ahead and he gestures over for you to follow him.
Alright.
So it takes a good while, at least a good 10 minutes of walk before he gestures down to a cave in a location. When you enter, you end up seeing, just like the other cave you were in full of goblins, more goblins, but more than the cave had before. As you hear the king talking with a priest a very different priest than the one that Asumi beat up, who looks over and goes, who's talking to the king and goes, in perfect common, and like that, your highness, the priest failed to convince other goblins under that cave to fight. What should we do? The king responds, and you can all hear it. Me think you should get rid of them. Summon geomancers. Cause cave-in. Set example. He looks over and he goes, Stupid leglog! Why you let outsiders in? They don't believe you, boss. They don't believe you real king. Goblins! We have intruders. They all turn around, weapons picked up, ready, and everything. Look, just slowly. They're not even about to attack. They're just waiting for orders. Asumi goes, let's not do anything rash. We're just here to learn about you, your majesty. And that's when he goes, Simple, do the talking.
Really? Okay. Well, suffice it to say, so do you guys also worship the sun god like those other goblins?
The priest looks at the king looks at the priest, and he goes, what of it?
Well, you know, I was just curious. Were you also approached by a winged individual who said he was an emissary of the sun god?
Yes.
Alright, hypothetical question. If we were to tell you that he's actually a follower of Saradomin and he's trying to get you all killed, how likely would you be to believe us?
Are you trying to ask the question, or are you trying to convince them by asking a question?
I'm more just curious to know how they would respond to that.
They look at each other and they go, that sounds stupid. Why would Saradominus try something like that?
Well, you see, he may or may not be some crazy inquisitor of Saradomin who thinks that this entire world should be run by Saradominists and has been trying to incite active
Hold
fights.
up. Asumi says he wants to interrupt something. Okay, he goes, simple, big words, cut them short.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. He wants to see you all dead because he hates you. Because he's racist.
Roll for persuasion. And I'm gonna warn you right now, you're gonna have to roll really high for that.
Okay, I wasn't really done yet with my thing. I was hoping for a bit more interaction.
Oh, sorry,
But
repeat
okay. I wanted to talk more, you know, actually have a discussion before just going to rolling.
that? Alright. Alright, they look at you and alright, I'll let it be more of interaction then. They look at you again, like just trying to make as much sense as they can with your words before the priest goes, and why? Hypothetical question from me. Is what you're saying something you want to convince us?
Well, at some point we would like to maybe present evidence that might point in that direction, but I was just curious how receptive to the idea you would be. If you weren't very receptive, we would try just talking to you about something else, you know?
The king speaks up. Do you have any evidence now?
I mean, I'm just gonna look at Asumi.
Will that book I brought, or that I kept it from the castle, convince them at all?
Which book was that?
It was God, it was like the diary of the guy who was in charge of Alexandria.
I'm not sure that's quite as convincing. Plus, yeah, no, I don't think that'll work. But okay, this is why you should never have the one who doesn't have high charisma do the talking. Anyway,
Asumi goes, did what he wear look something like this? And he reveals the button, the device, to the goblins, which they squint and they go, no? You're touching that. The emissary was see-through, like a ghost.
actually, I guess that does raise a question. So if he was see-through, that means he was projecting himself to you, so you never actually physically met him.
That might be too big of a word.
Okay. The ghost was just there. You didn't actually see him in person. Like, you didn't see him solid-like.
You could tell that you're getting to them to understand what you're saying, and they're just considering it. Which the king goes, You say a lot of words of blasphemy, but provide little evidence except for strange magic rocks, supposedly.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Alright, I guess we should probably just explain this right now. So you know those funny-looking guys who are like, you know the Druid village? And like a little further past the mountains, there's a castle where there's like a king there. His name's Arthur. You know that guy?
We know a village of evil god, yes.
Okay, I think I've lost the plot here. Alright. Alright, can someone else try this out? I don't think I'm reaching them.
Asumi goes, alright, let me try. We have evidence, but it might require one of you to go and check it out. And if the sign looks like what the emissary is wearing, maybe this could convince you that this is not an emissary of your sun god. Then I'm gonna need you to roll for persuasion then. Now that I'm gonna need a persuasion check. A 10. The king looks, nodding for a minute, about to agree before the priest goes, This could be a trap, your highness. Maybe they are trying to get us somewhere, to then trick us, let our guard down. The emissary explained that. I can sense the emissary pointing. I can sense the sun god telling me. They look over, and the king looks over and goes, You must think we dumb, green one, thinking we fall for trap. What?
If we
Go ahead.
if we wanted to kill you, we would have done it already. I already faced death one time today. I would be glad to do it again.
We also spared the priest in our previous fight.
Rudovic, roll for intimidation.
Fuck!
Can I wait? Am I
Wait,
able to assist him with that?
Wait. Oh, fucking, I had. I had fucking heroic inspiration, which I've been saving this whole fucking time. Oh, 19.
Alright. As you say that, you could feel all of them look at you. You can see by the expression of most that they are scared of you, while the rest are mostly cautioned. But you do have a feeling that even though you managed to strike fear on pretty much the majority of them, they're more afraid of the king, priest, and the sun god than they are of you. As the king stands up and he goes, "Then we make you say hello to death. Permanently," he says, as he gestures to the number of goblins in the cavern, and he goes, "If you want to fight, me have army. Me have big army. Big enough to fight surface. There's only 5 of you." The Goblin King looks at Bera and goes, "6 if you count whatever that creepy thing is."
We like to pretend that thing doesn't exist, so don't look at it. Do not look
Yes.
at it.
"I'm
We
trying.
count that as a 6-member.
I'm trying." The king responds, "I think it's too late. It's staring at me. Do I keep ignoring it?"
No, you see,
Yes.
you've sealed your fate. You've essentially rejected the sun god. That is your new god now.
Asumi goes, "For the love of God, this thing is not helping us."
It's not hindering us.
The priest just goes, "Maybe we let them go back to surface. Warn the surface, humans, and others that we coming. Let them know the sun god will fight them soon." "What say you then?" the king responds. "Do you wish to fight my army? Try your luck. Or do you want to go to surface to help them prepare?"
Didn't you promise you weren't going to attack the surface there, priest guy?
That was a different priest, Bera.
You sure?
Yeah. See, that one got messed up by the will of Saradomin. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is a different priest. Bera.
Yeah, you could. If Bella decides to remove her hair from her face just for a brief moment, she'll see as a very different priest.
Oh. I see.
So Asumi responds after all that and goes, "So we should probably take the offer to go to the surface and probably report back to Amek before anyone decides something stupid."
Yeah, let's go.
As well.
Asumi would then go, "We accept your offer. Thank you, Your Highness. We'll let the surface know." The king looks just a bit disgusted before he goes, "Cowards." He sits back down and goes, "Run away and go back to your city. Soon, it be in ruins." And Asumi just starts walking out, hoping that the others follow him.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, I follow.
I follow.
Would the king have any interesting things on him? Would he be carrying anything interesting?
Luke, no.
Oh dear God, no. Yeah,
He has
you
a
can
very
see.
cool coat.
I'm just. I mean, as Luke, you're asking that. You do see that the king does have a lot of gold jewelries on him. He's a king. Why not? Golden ground, golden jewelries. But you could tell that these are not originally his or goblin crafted. It's almost entirely possible that he might have stolen and or killed someone for it.
I see. I see. Alrighty. Well, anyway, Luke will head out with you guys.
Alright. So as you all head out, you see the goblins on the surface still working, making a pretty badly shaped base. Like it's mostly just twigs stabbed to the ground to make a wall. Like they're trying their best though. They're really trying. These goblins are not. They're not the goblins that are originally from the ground. They're surface goblins. So you know they're trying their best. They're really trying.
Does the base look kind of unstable?
Asumi goes, "Well, I guess it's time to report to Sir Amik now." Before responding, then responds to Bera, "Better let them think it is stable. Could give us an advantage."
No, I meant like maybe someone could secretly push something and set them back a little bit.
Then they would try to actually learn from their mistakes.
You think? They're goblins.
Asumi responds with, "If you want to try something, go ahead. I have a duty to fulfill."
I'll just give a look around real quick to see if there's like something I can push that will topple a bunch of stuff over.
There is. There's. So while they're setting things up, you can see that they're also trying to like set up a stone wall, or at least something to like have the stone hold the sticks. But you could tell it's badly planted that you could just do a domino effect if you wanted. Do you want to?
I pointed out to Thimble. I'm not very stealthy, you know.
I mean, I'm not that strong, so I can't push it over.
Mm.
I can be
Ludovic?
sneaky when I want to.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yes.
I point out the defect in the wall. Go ahead.
Oh, we have a new followers. Thank you so much for following. Welcome, and please enjoy
To
the
hell.
enjoy the cringe and the attempt of horrible voice acting.
Like we're attempting.
I think he
Rudy,
means my.
push it over.
I think he means my stupid Slavic accent.
That's just your voice.
Well, it isn't, comrade.
Are you
All right,
sure?
I would.
All
Yes,
right,
I am.
all right. Heavy weapon, guys. Let's go back to the role playing.
No. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to sneak and get to the defect and push it over.
All right. So first roll for stealth.
Another fucking two. Okay, 11.
Uh,
Steve,
you
I
managed
blame
to
you for this.
get. You managed to get far enough. You managed to get far enough to the wall before one of the goblins notice you and they squint their eyes, think like trying to make sense of what you're doing before they go, "What you doing, human?"
I am just looking at what you are building.
Go away.
Alright, I will go away.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Osumi's just watching this whole thing happen as he's just shaking his head and he goes, "Yeah, this is real smooth, guys. Real smooth."
Quiet.
I guess it's my turn.
We could just go back to ceramic and just talk to him instead of trying to start sabotaging things when we don't have the physical ability to take on an army of goblins.
Do it, Luke.
I don't have to be faster than the army of goblins. I only have to be faster than you.
Well, I'm gonna get a head start then. Goodbye.
Asumi goes, "Wait for me. My code of honor will not protect me here."
All right, Luke, give it a push. I whisper, we only have to be faster than the homunculus.
Luke will cast a jump on himself, and then how far away is the wall from us?
About 15 feet away.
All right. So yeah, he'll get a running start. He'll run 10 feet. I guess towards it, and then just jump. About I guess like what would it be like maybe 30 feet up, yeah, and then come down, or no, 25 feet up and then 5 feet forward for the remaining distance, I guess. And then when he comes down, as soon as he lands, I'll cast Earth Tremor.
Oh boy. All right. Anything else you would like to do? Tough. Am I still here or did I finally disconnect?
You died.
Okay. Oh, you heard it here, folks. I'm dead. Now they have to look for a new dungeon master.
They don't need to look for.
Well, I don't know. Depending on how that goes, I'm gonna dip after that.
Alright. So as you do that, the earth, at least in front of you, as you do all that, starts to shake. And the goblins also start trying to, like, keep themselves steady. Some of them fall, some of them succeed. And their wall starts crumbling down. Sadly, not like the domino effect, but it just starts spreading about as the 15 goblins that are there all look at each other, wondering what the hell happened, then look over to
Oh
where...
no, earthquake!
Well, yeah, so they all look at Luke and they start to slowly glue the pieces together as each one starts getting up, drawing a weapon.
Sacrifice the homunculus as I fucking run away.
I start running as well.
Ooh, time to go. And I'd get a run, jump, and keep going.
So you're all running, and the goblins are chasing you. The homunculus is trying its best to keep up with the rest of you guys, just wobbling. The goblins pile on the poor, not so poor thing, and proceeds to just shank. In the background, you can all hear the shanking sound, and they're all just like, "Kill it! Kill it! Why does it look so ugly? Me not care! Kill it! It friends with them! Make them suffer! Yeah! Make them sad! They gonna be super sad is dead!" As they continue to repeatedly just, attack the, and stab the companion.
When the homunculus dies, it turns back into the gemstone, by the way.
Alright, and I guess they just take the gemstone. If it turns back to the gemstone right there on the spot. I'll probably have to ask that later because they said they had to go BRB. So with that, making it back to the gate, Sumi and Thimble, you guys are there, walking as you're closer to the location now. You turn around and you see Luke Rudovic running, and as you look back, you do see the goblins basically finally getting rid of that creature for you.
About bloody time.
Yes!
Assuming goes, well, at least we're free from that until she summons a new one.
Alright, so we keep all our gemstones to ourselves, got.
Assuming goes, smart idea. If she asks for a new one, do not give it to her. If she finds a new one, he also adds, if she finds a new one, do not let her keep it.
Yep.
Wait, she only needs a gemstone to make that thing again?
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, it just so happens that I have a ruby right here.
Luke,
No.
please don't.
Why not?
Because we don't want to deal with that thing again. You saw the way it looked at everyone.
Tell you what, Barra. I'm gonna give you this ruby, but you can't summon it again unless it's absolutely necessary.
Never necessary.
Deal?
Alright, so as you guys are walking to the city, walking through the city of Falador with all of that discussion, you make it to the castle. Or, well, better yet, you're going through the park. You see Sir Tiffy there, looking over to you guys as he's waving you down with Sir Amic, who's also there. And he goes, "Oh, jolly good, lads! Over here, old beans! Over here!" He starts calling you all.
Alright. So, hey guys. So I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which would you like first?
Well, you know how it is. Might as well get the good news first and get the bad news out of the way. At least that's how I used to do it.
Well, the good news is that those goblins that we were worried about underneath the city, they might not be a problem any further. The bad news is that it's because there's a different group of goblins, led by a goblin king of all things, following the Inquisitor who's pretending to be an emissary of the Sun God, and they're going to use a bunch of geomancers to kill those goblins, kill the other goblins.
Sir Amic just sighs after all that and goes, I guess this is to be foreseen. Wait, so there's another group of goblins, and there's a goblin king. Sir Tiffy responds with, then it matches what we've been told before. As Misselin has given reports about goblins as well, being under some goblin king ruled by him. Something about them following the sun god as well. If what you've just mentioned is true, then that means we're probably dealing with not just a kingdom invasion, but a global one.
Yeah, so basically it's the Inquisitor doing bullshit to get everyone to fight the non-Saradominists. It's a lot of bullshit.
Sir Amic responds with, it seems like it. There's nothing we can do about this then except for get the defenses ready and report to Misselin. And maybe Kandarin if they have encountered anything like this before. Have you tried seeing maybe if you can convince them that it's the Inquisitor doing all this?
We have no evidence to actually back that up.
Oh, the worst. Evidence. Hold up, goblins asking for evidence? They must be intelligent then.
As intelligent as they come, I guess.
Perhaps. Well, considering that they wanted evidence, I can only assume that they might have a battle plan too. I'm going to see if I can get some other agents from the former Temple Knights. I would also try to see if I can grab Sir Owen, but I'm pretty sure we wouldn't want to remove him from the monolith. You know. Sardoman's old. Oh, I know. I'm going to see if I can contact, the Godless. Perhaps they can lend us one of their sneaky individuals. Amic looks over and goes, you mean the nudists?
Yeah. Honestly, the main thing you'd want to do is just to assassinate the priest, because he's kind of like the main one doing that. And then of course, if you can get someone to be like the evil vizier to convince the king to stop doing this, it'd probably be your best bet.
I will consider that then. Makes sense too. Priests are usually viewed high regards on goblin society. Alright. He gets up from the bench and he starts stretching. Ugh. 120 betching, alright. Asumi goes, I'm sorry, 120 what?
What's a fletching?
Oh, don't worry about it. Alright, well then. I'll catch you folks later, or as the young one says, I'll catch you on the flip side, don't you know?
Who are you? And what if you don't know the real certificate?
I'm just trying to catch up with the modern day.
No one says that, though.
You just hate me because you ain't me. Is that how we say it? Namek is just trying his best not to look at Sir Tiffy, feeling very embarrassed.
Sir Tiffy, just a little bit of advice. Just talk like your normal self. I think people appreciate that more than you trying to appeal to young lingo stuff.
Talk to the hands as he starts walking away. Alright, I'll consider it. Old beans. Take care now. Amek, remember the honey next time. Amek goes, I will. As Sir Tiffy starts walking off, he looks over to you and goes, this is just becoming a headache. Alright. So, I would ask you to stay in the kingdom to be able to deal with the goblins. But considering that Ashdale might have something that might provide evidence against the priest and the invasion force, I would advise going there. Whatever you want to do, you have your options.
Yeah, may as well.
Asumi nods and goes, what if there's an attack happening now? If there is an attack, we should be heading here quick as possible.
I mean, we can teleport, so I think we should be fine on that front.
Well, considering the lodestone is too slow, and remind me, Thimble, Asumi, are you guys capable of teleporting other people more than just yourselves?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Well, then if that is the case, then you should try that. If not, here. He goes and he gives Asumi a few teleport tablets. Just in case you can't teleport more than others. Keep these in case of an emergency as well. Like if you have to come back to the city ASAP.
Alright, sounds good.
Well, good luck there. Good luck then. And may Sorodomans light your way in a very clear path. I need a drink. He starts saying as he starts walking to the rising sun. Asumi goes, it seems we're all very stressed at this moment, he says, looking at Sir Amek leave. Anything we need to do before we head to Port Sarum?
I think I need to grab death runes before we head out.
Okay. Anybody else needs to grab anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yep.
Alright, so for Luke then. As you would quickly make your way to the magic shop, asking for the ruins, it ends up being 310.
I'll do 2 for 620.
There you go. As you go on ahead and you stock up on 2 stocks of runes, giving the magic shopkeep the gold pieces. You make your way to Port Sarum now. And I had a whole thing planned, but right now my stomach is not being very friendly with me. That each time I unmute myself, I feel like I'm burping, and I might have to run to the bathroom soon. So I'm going to call it a quits here now and end the session here a little bit earlier. But you guys make it. I will make it that you guys do arrive to Port Sarum swiftly and calmly without issue. So until then, once again, I hope everybody at home enjoyed the new overlay that we have. And thank you all so much for watching, and thanks for my player for participating and dealing with my my craziness and cringiness. And we hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Is Sir Diffie just like David's self-insert?